Hi, welcome to Wednesday Wellness. I'm Mitzi Reed, your nourishing lifestyle naturopath, where I support you on your journey to health and wellness. Thanks for stopping by today. This month is October, and it's usually called Breast Cancer Awareness Month. However, since I'm into health and wellness and prevention, I really like to call it Breast Health Awareness Month. And I can't really claim credit for that. One of my upcoming guests on the show, she was telling me about that, and I really like that term. So you'll see her on an upcoming television show, and we talk about that. So actually, talking about my TV show, it has been officially announced that I will be having a television show starting in November, the second and fourth week of the month at 10 a.m. on the Women's Broadcast Television Network. And I'm really excited about that. It's on Roku, Apple DirecTV. It's a lot of different channels like that, and over 300,000 subscribers, and we have our own YouTube channel, and I'm just really excited about being a part of this family. There are so many great guests on there, guests and hosts on there, and I encourage you to subscribe to the channel, and definitely subscribe to my channel as well. It will start November 2nd, the second week in November, and it will go from the second to the fourth week of every single month. So this month, like I said, is Breast Health Care Awareness Month, and I want to talk a little bit about how we can take care of our breasts. I do want to say that 1 in 8 women, do get breast cancer, and so that's why it's really important that we do things that can help prevent it. And there are things that can prevent it. And it seems like the cancer death rates have gone down, and I think even the cancer rates have gone down. And I really contribute that to that people are becoming more aware of actually how to take care of your breasts and how to take care of your health, preventive measures, okay? So one of the things that I encourage you to do, and my guests will talk about it more in depth, is get a thermography done versus a mammogram. And a thermography has no radiation, it's safer, it actually detects cancer a lot sooner than a mammogram can. And like I said, my guests will go into that more in depth. The other thing is, we all know about, doing our own self-breast examinations. I do mine in the shower, on the first day of the month. Whatever works for you, that's great, but make sure you do that. And if you detect any lump or rash or heat around the area, please have that checked out. It may not be nothing, but it could be something. And I will share my own little experience. When I got my first mammogram done years ago, it was right after I had my cancer operation, my hysterectomy, and I had the mammogram done, and it came back suspicious and dense tissue and all that stuff. So I had to get the ultrasound done, and it was a long process, especially after I just had my own cancer scare. So, it's sometimes it's nothing, but it's always best to check something out. And talking about as far as we should also do move our lymphatic system. So any kind of exercise like bouncing on a rebounder is really good to get our lymph system flowing, and any kind of maybe fast walking, things like that will help our system. Don't clog the lymph system with things like deodorant that has aluminum or parabens or anything like that, or any kind of cosmetics that have any kind of parabens or preservatives in there, because it clogs up our pores, and then it will clog up our lymph system. So please be aware of that. Also, tight-fitting bras or the underwire bras, will restrict the movement and will restrict the lymph system. So, take the bra out. I'll tell you, when I get in the house, that's the first thing that comes off is my bra. So make sure they breathe and get the lymph system moving. As far as food, when I talked about as far as the preservatives and stuff like that and cosmetics, make sure you don't have any of that in your food as well. Eat non-GMO, organic, preservative-free, because what we put on our bodies, is very important, and it will affect our health on the inside and then eventually on the outside as well. Some of the things that, we should take out is sugar, dairy, gluten, trans fats, artificial sweeteners, any of those kinds of things you should just take out not even just for cancer, just take them out for your health period. What you can put in your body is more of like omega-3 fatty acids, take some folic acid, leafy green vegetables, the iodine in that, it really helps as far as prevention of cancer. And also, as far as onions and garlic's really good, antioxidant like berries, things like that. Also, vitamin D. Vitamin D is good for all cancers. It's a good preventative measure. So and the best way to do it is go out and get some natural sun. And if you can't get natural sun, then go ahead and get a supplement or eat the foods. But make sure if you're taking a supplement, it is natural, not the synthetic kind. Okay, and so those are some of the things that you could do to help prevent, the big C. I don't really like to say the word, and have, breast health care. Also, the other thing I want to talk about as far as, because I'm really big on the emotional aspect of it. So a lot of times, as far as with our breasts, it has to do with nurturing. We give birth and we're feeding, our children and our babies with it. It's nurturing. So sometimes we may be either giving out too much nurturing, and not giving it to ourselves, as far as nurturing ourselves, or maybe we're giving too much of a nurturing of ourselves and not, giving it back, to other people. So there's a balance right there, so look at, how you're living your life. If you're always giving, maybe you need to take a step back and start nurturing yourself. And if you're always just thinking about yourself all the time, then maybe it's time to actually reach out into the community and help others. Whether it's volunteering, it is, a senior community center, or maybe as far as foster care, anything that, as far as reaching out to the community. And also I want to, as far as reaching out, I want to reach out to you that, I am a board certified naturopath. I do consultations online, Skype, Zoom, telephone consultations. And so get on my website at wellbeingboutique.net, and get on the calendar and schedule an appointment. I can do this all around the world, and that's my... that's my passion, is to really help people and empower them on their health and wellness journey. So I would love that opportunity. Get on my website, wellbeingboutique.net. Look through there. I've got some blog on there, and also schedule an appointment. And until then, I will see you on the next Wednesday Wellness.